The music isn't working. All right. Of course.
I'll put you.
Oh my gosh. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Hello, gentlemen. How are y'all doing today?
Doing pretty good on myself.
Pretty good.
Hello, gentlemen.
Surviving, living, breathing.
All
Yep.
right. Welcome back. This is the first Cruisin after the summer. New day, new time.
Yep.
This is the vibe. All right. So let's introduce ourselves. We've got a new face in the crowd. Woo! Cheers. Cheers.
Oh yeah, who is this
gentlemen.
dude? Who's this guy?
We'll go around
Um,
the table,
my
starting
name-
with the new guy.
Howdy, everybody. My name is Thomas Engelbert. This is kind of like my first semester here at the radio station. I've been here in the past before, but really like the vibes of this place. Everybody is really chill here. Loving the work, loving the people. Can't really complain.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Thomas. All right. And who do we have over here?
How's it doing? My name is Travis Paul. People call me Paul. You know what I'm saying? And we got this guy right here.
My name is Dylan. That's it.
That's Dylan.
Yep.
And I will be the host today, Miss Aaliyah. Hello. I've hosted a couple times, but now we're back in action.
Yep.
Getting with it. So we've got a few things going on today. Do y'all know what we're gonna do? Do y'all remember?
Music.
That
That's
is
one of them.
partially
That's
it.
partially it. The first thing is our little chit chat, our little talking segment is what did we do over the summer?
Yeah.
So I'll kick us off. I got to go to Georgia this summer. I got to go behind the scenes of the Georgia Aquarium.
Did you eat a peach? Georgia peach.
I actually don't like peaches.
Oh.
Wow.
I don't think fruit should have hair.
That's
It's
have you
fuzz.
had
It's
a
also
kiwi
why
before?
I don't eat kiwis.
Dude,
No,
you don't eat the skin. That's the thing.
no, I'm not gonna eat a fruit that looks like it needs to shave.
It's
It
production.
concerns me.
Isn't it like a protective thing?
I mean, kind of. I think so, but it concerns me. Also, probably why I'm not a fan of coconut.
Coconut's
Also
so
another
good.
You
very-
don't have to eat the outside.
But
All the good bits are in
coconut's
the
not
middle.
actually hair. It's like
like
bark,
fiber.
like fiber bark.
Yeah.
Looks like hair.
So.
Anyway, I got to go see that. And then I got to go to a state park. I saw some really old cannons from, I believe, Civil War era, if I'm not wrong. It was very cool. And then I got to go onto some property, hike to some moonshine stills, felt my Kentucky roots.
Nice.
I've had some stills on my family's property, so it was really cool.
Were they like the vintage stills?
Oh yeah, they actually got busted out by the police. You can see the axe holes in the barrels from where they took them.
How old?
And we dated the bottles. Actually, we found the bottle pieces because they broke the bottles,
I was just
and we
about to
dated the
ask.
bottles to 1940s.
Dude, you should have gone
Yeah.
some. You should have picked some more.
I did.
It's
I took some
really
home.
Cool stuff. Oh, nice.
And I actually found they had never found this there before, and I found basically the entire bottle's worth of it. But I found the first bits of amber glass, which is like a true
Ooh.
brown colored glass all the way through, and I found almost the entire thing, and it was a 1940s Clorox bleach bottle.
Very nice.
That's pretty cool.
It was
Yeah.
pretty dang cool.
Yeah.
So highlights of my summer. All right, Dylan.
I went to Mexico. So that was fun.
Mexico.
Ooh, where?
was-
What part?
Veracruz.
Ooh, what'd you do?
Pretty much just visited family, or not my family, but my girlfriend's family, and then pretty much just explored the Mexico or the bay, the hot spots, shopped a lot,
Did
had
you
a lot of
swim?
empanadas. Yes. Actually
Go
swam in this
Nata.
freezing mountain river.
Mountain River.
Mhm.
That's super cool. So did you hike?
Not too much, but a little bit. It was like a vacation spot, and it was freezing up there. Like it was like a 60 degrees, so really nice.
That's crazy. Like, was it? And did you go in the beach water too?
Actually, yeah. Weirdly enough, their sands are like, or the ones that I went to, is just like black sands, pretty much.
I've seen that.
Volcanic
It's from the
sands.
volcanic ash.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen like a red sand beach, kind of in the? I think it's Daytona side beach of
No.
Mhm.
Florida. It's really cool. I'm not sure why it happens actually, but it's super cool.
Hmm.
All right, Mr.
Wait, that's all you did though? You got some miss. The whole summer was long, dude.
I mean,
You had to do more stuff.
besides that, it was pretty much just working, driving 4.5 hours to Guero, and besides that,
Where were you
nothing
working
much.
this summer?
Home Depot appliances
Oh,
sold a
cool.
lot of
Ooh.
fridges.
A lot of
Cool, man.
fridges.
Yeah.
Love fridges.
Cool. So.
All right, what did you, Mr. Dale Paul? what
Okay,
did-
let's get to me. Let's get to me. I worked here over the summer. It was actually very peaceful. No one was here. It was just like get in here, do what you need to do, and then that's it. Worked on a lot of music. That's why I now have a song that came out like 2 weeks ago. Got a song come out this Friday. You know, just
Ooh.
building up
Whoop, whoop.
that sheet of music.
What's it
And
called?
There's one coming up Friday called To the Top. It's with the indie artist, my friend Brubberry.
Where can they find
So,
it?
you can find it on YouTube, everywhere, honestly. But music videos on YouTube this Friday. But other than the music stuff, just work and I did one thing fun. I didn't do too much fun things this summer, but I went to North Richland Hills Water Park. What's it called? NRS20. That was cool.
Oh yeah,
Not as cool as Hurricane Harbor, I will say. But it was
like the one in Arlington.
I think it's in Hurricane Harbor, yeah.
The one in Arlington is super cool. I like the one that's like a wall.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. They have like slides that like look like Hurricane Harbor slides, but they aren't
Mhm.
like trying to be them. I don't know.
Mm.
But yeah,
Ah.
that's pretty much it for me. What about you?
Dude, I'm gonna be the bummer out of the group. I literally did absolutely nothing this semester.
Yeah.
Or this summer. Honestly, just prepping for my senior year, last semester here. Lots of back and forth between my apartment and my mom's place. Just we're moving my papa back into our house at the end of this month. That's kind of what we were
Papa.
prepping for most of this summer. But honestly, kind of same with you, dude. Just working.
Tell them about your truck. Do you have problems with your truck?
Oh,
this morning?
dude, don't bring that up.
Ah, man. you
My
know.
dad had bought a brand new truck back in 95 and he gave it to me whenever he got a new job working for the city of Salina. And probably but then
Mhm.
she just crapped out.
Mm.
Don't know what's wrong. They're rusting the engine. Not really much you can do about that. But dude, the struggle, you know, I miss that truck. Every time I see an older truck nowadays, I cry a little bit on the inside.
Yeah, it
I'm
has to
driving
be.
my
love old trucks.
mom's like 2003 Suburban mom car
Hey,
at the
but-
moment.
Hey, whoa, whoa,
actually, that's
whoa.
not a.
I
That's
love
not a.
mom
That's not.
cars.
His is not a true mom car. Yours is like definitely a road trip car. The
Oh,
dad,
almost
dad
definitely.
can drive that car. It's like what is it? A Chevy Suburban.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually a solid car.
The reason I say that is because I have a Ford Expedition and it looks similar. I'm like, wait, I don't have a mom car. There's no way you have a mom car.
But yours looks closer to a Bronco though, so I would prefer yours than over mine because
Yeah.
mine's like a tank.
Hey,
Yeah.
whoa, I love tank cars.
Well,
I've been in Navigators, a Lincoln Navigator, like
Those are
the
cool.
04 eras.
Yeah.
Beautiful car.
not hating on the
Beautiful car.
tanks because that's what we used to learn to drive. So you know, if you got in a wreck, you're gonna survive it. 'Cause, you know, you got 4 feet of steel on each
You
side.
can
of
put
you.
a queen bed in the back of those
True,
tanks.
true. Take out the back seat. You can sleep in there. I guess if I lose my apartment, I got a place to stay. but-
That's what my my grandparents did. They used it for road trips. But
That's cool. You briefly told us about Mexico, dude. Like,
What was your favorite thing you did in
dude,
Mexico?
what? Yeah.
Honestly, it wasn't like it was the food. To be honest,
The
Ah,
mango,
there's
favorite
always some
meal?
hit and misses.
Okay.
Uh,
the mango nadas must have been like way different. Like,
way
their
better.
mangoes there are probably way better than the
I mean,
mangoes here.
everything
Yeah,
is
like-
traditional. There's not. You go to like farmers markets to buy everything. Probably it's not
Mhm.
all these. Big
Yeah, actually no.
places you
On,
get
on the
food
bay,
from.
there's like a bunch of vending or like vendors. We just went there pretty much every day. Got 2 or 3 mangonadas a day.
That's cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude. So, like, was it because you have mango nadas here, right, in the
Mhm.
States? What would you say is different? Like,
It's just the flavor's more rich, to be honest with you, and,
Yeah.
and the spice actually hit more. And then they had like other mangonadas, the chamo yadas. I think the desserts were probably my favorite part. The actual meals were kind of like hit and miss at times because we would go to a lot of local diners and sometimes they just didn't make the food right.
yeah,
Mhm.
I feel that.
I can see that. Damn. So what's up, man?
all
Mexico.
right.
One other thing about Mexico, though, real quick, is that their driving is insane.
What's
Like,
the
Oh,
speed
they don't have the
limit?
same rules as we do.
yeah, no,
Almost
they don't.
none, right?
Because
Was it scary?
the one thing I knew a little bit was imagine 3 lanes, someone wants to turn right, the guy in the far left lane is gonna make that turn right.
Like
Instead
everybody
of-
has.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And like half the drivers are taxi drivers on the road, which that part was actually cool because like there's pretty much very few people own cars, so it's a lot of public transport.
like
Professional
bikes
drivers,
and motorcycles.
but they're
Mhm.
still driving crazy.
Yeah, no, they were speeding. They were going on bumps. You would fly every time.
You'd fly.
Mm.
That's
Mm,
cool.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's terrifying. So I'll probably never use that. That actually is. Oh my god, driving.
I want to drive in
terrifies me.
Mexico.
No,
that'd be
that
so
terrifies
fun,
me.
dude.
It is a
Mm-mm.
free for all.
It's a
Dude,
fr-
yeah. You seen Vietnam? What they do in Vietnam? With all scooters and stuff like that.
Yeah, dude, I was about to say if I go to Mexico, I do like their cart services and everything
Tuk
like that.
tuk. That's
yeah.
Thailand. That's Thailand, right?
Oh yeah,
Tuk
I
tuk.
think that's India as well.
Yeah. Tuk tuk.
But
That's cool though. I want a tuk tuk. I think that'd be cool to get one back to the States.
I think they'd be fun. But all right, I believe that wraps up our summertime stories. Unless anybody has anything else they'd like to say.
No.
Okay, thank
Where's
you.
the? No. I
Thank you
was
for
just- yeah. it's
thank you
not-
for taking a poll for the group.
You know that.
Thank you for
That's
taking a
fine.
poll for the group. All right, so now we have our game for today. It is traditionally finish the lyric, but I have put a little bit of a spin on the rules.
Let's spin.
Let's be. I like that. That's
Yeah.
good. I would say that. Okay. So we have you can either finish the lyric or the song if you can't finish the lyric. First to say the lyric or song wins, but if they get it wrong, then it goes to the second person I heard.
So it's like a point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, point system.
So if you can get it within I've got 3 different lyrics I'll give you. So it's like 3 strikes per song basically. Ooh, sorry. My headband adjusted the headphones. So if you can get it within the first lyric, it's 3 points. Second lyric, 2 points. Last lyric, 1 point.
Okay,
Makes sense.
You're gonna tell us like what the lyric is.
Yeah,
In a
I'll just say the lyric, but I'm not gonna I'm trying not to say it in beat of the song.
Okay.
That way I'm not giving it to y'all.
So you're gonna
In a
just-
lyric,
you're gonna
being
read it.
not just a word, like a
Yeah.
string of words, right? Like a
Yeah,
sentence. Okay.
it's like a string
okay.
of words. I'm giving y'all like a whole verse basically.
Okay, bet,
and
bet.
I tried to. That's why I quizzed them about songs that they're interested in, songs they've been listening to recently. So hopefully this gives them a better shot. And then it also features some songs that we play on the
I
station.
feel like I would
So-
suck at this.
I don't know. I
Did you
really,
wanna-
I really tried to put in songs that y'all like.
Did you want to bring
songs
out
that
the
we talk
whiteboards for
about.
this or what?
Oh yeah.
Actually,
Can we get
yes.
whiteboards? Yeah.
Dylan, would you please grab the ceremonial
little
whiteboards?
whiteboard.
I need a place to think. It's like elementary school when you're passing out the
Actually, I
whiteboards
just
to all
need
your
one,
friends.
so don't worry about it. Grab the pink one. The pink.
In elementary school, when you
I'm
got
very
chosen,
sad I don't have the pink marker. I should have prepared better for this.
when you got
Alright.
chosen
But
to
at least
pass
I
out the
have the pink
whiteboards, did
whiteboard.
you keep the clean one or did you keep a
course.
dirty one?
Of course I did. And of course I would give my friends the clean ones too. I was a biased kid. I gave my friends special treatment because I was a nerdy little kid. So anybody that treated me nice, I was biased.
All right.
All right. So for the first song, I have one that
You
I
looking?
talked about with somebody
blind.
here
Saw you
the
look-
other day on Friday. The first lyric is I'm
Free
getting
bird.
What?
Nah, just I'm
Good
like-
call. Good call.
All right. I'm getting all choked up. I guess it's just my luck.
That sounds familiar to me.
It's
Because I'm stuck on the porch. What am I waiting for?
yes,
What?
it's the backseat lover.
Dude.
So
you
it
got that
was-
fast.
I feel like I have a
Yes.
little bit of
Think-
favoritism because you talked to me yesterday about this.
I
so-
talked to everybody about a
kinda-
song
it's kinda
that
fresh
is
on the mind.
featured
It was
on
actually
here.
Friday.
It was Friday. Oh,
It is Friday.
yeah, I've slept
So-
since then. So
I've slept since then.
Good job.
Okay. So another one that I talked about with, I believe, both of you two.
Mm.
But this one again may have been a more Thomas centered one. Should I keep it light, stay out of the fight?
I don't know.
I'm not gonna say this one is indie per se, but somebody would definitely put this in their indie playlist.
What's the next lyric?
No one's gonna listen.
I know you're looking at me like I'm supposed to get it,
You
but
should.
It was depressed when they wrote this. It was going through something.
can you say those two lyrics all in one?
No one's gonna listen to me. If I wrote a song preaching what is wrong, will they let me sing on TV?
Is this AJR?
It is.
Mm.
You got the artist.
I'll give you a point for getting the artist.
So how many points you got?
Is this 2 albums ago? I feel like this is kind of
I'm
old
not-
AJR.
Actually, it is old AJR, but I'm not sure how the order of their albums. But it was Burn the House Down.
Ah, okay.
Okay, this one I feel like is more for Thomas. I'm really trying.
Oh,
Why
I'm
did
so
you
it's-
trying-
favorite
or not
me
for
so
Thomas.
much?
Oh my
It's a
gosh.
Thomas show.
I didn't mean to say Thomas. I meant to say Travis. Dang,
Mhm.
T names, guys. But you've talked to me about this artist before, and you
Uh-huh.
actually introduced me to this artist a little bit.
Mm. Like I'm not gonna know this.
I accidentally wrote the other name for the song I was gonna do, but I know which song it actually is. Waiting on calls, flipping through stations. I'm outclassed and it's outrageous. Y'all all did the
That
same.
sounds so
Yeah,
familiar.
it sounds
does
so
sound
familiar.
Waiting on calls, flipping through stations. I'm outclassed and it's outrageous.
Is this Baby Doll?
Yes, it
Oh,
is.
By Dominic
Big Fike.
Fike?
Yes. Yep.
Dang, I knew that
That's
sounded
cool.
so
I'm glad I knew
familiar.
that.
Yep. Good one. Good one. Okay.
That's a good one too,
Yeah.
because it's I'm out glad when it's outrageous. It's like
As
a,
in a good one.
it's like a memorable part of the song.
I know. Okay, this one is on the station, but I really like this band a lot, and I believe this one I think is a Dylan one, hopefully. So, the first line, if you know the band, is a really good clue. But poor little Liddy, she wishes it was dark.
I'm cooked.
He said I'm good.
She wishes it was dark in LA. That's like the first lyric, long one.
Next.
You know,
The light from the billboard always shines, but it changed 12 times since you went away.
Poetry.
Tally Hall.
No.
Okay.
This is a band I would define as very indie.
TV girl.
Yes.
Oh,
it is a TV girl.
Whoa, nice. You said it was somebody on the station, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
I actually had
They-
no clue they were on the
Is
station.
it Lovers Rock? That's on
Yeah,
some-
Lovers Rock is on the station, but I believe this song is also on the station. Do you have a guess as to what it could be?
No.
Okay. It was Cigarettes Out the Window.
I just listened to that this morning. I only listened to half of it though.
This is in the beginning part.
Shame.
Oh.
Okay. This one also on the station. If y'all don't get this one, I'm gonna be really sad. Well, more on YouTube because, well, y'all will see why. All right. If everything could ever be this real forever.
That's such a generic line.
If anything could ever feel this good again. The only thing I'll ever ask of you, you gotta promise not to stop when I say when.
Everlong.
Yeah.
By who?
Foo Fighters.
Oh yeah.
Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
Right.
And
All right. Travis, don't fail me, okay?
All right, man.
No barking from the dog. No smog.
What?
It's Snoop.
Good day.
Yes, today was a good day.
Ah,
by Ice
dude, that was
Cube.
good, man.
That was very
No barking
impressive.
from the dog, no,
No
smog.
smog.
And mama cooked the breakfast with no hog. Oh shoot!
Amazing one.
I would have got it if you said the third one. I'm pretty sure I would have got it.
Mhm.
Oh, for sure you. That's actually the second one. The first one I said is the first part.
Oh, okay.
Okay. In my eyes, indisposed.
In my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Indisposed.
Who can say it first? Who's gonna say the
Black
Black
Hole
hole sun? Won't fuck you? Oh,
Oh!
excuse me. By
Alright.
Soundgarden. Ah. Dude, that's a good song.
Point 'cause you
that's
named
so-
the-
We
I
played
did.
it yesterday or
Mm.
Saturday. Yeah.
Y'all did?
Kinda
Yeah.
salty.
That was
Amazing
like the
song.
saving grace.
Amazing song. Okay. This one, we all lived through the 2010s. So there's your big clue. Big 2010s.
It's Friday.
I would go. Ready? Ready?
Yeah.
I would go through all of this pain. Take a bullet straight through my brain.
Catch a Grenade?
Yeah.
Green Day? Is that Green Day?
No.
No, I think it's Boulevard of Broken Dreams. No.
Catch it, Bruno.
Yes.
Catch a
It is Bruno
grenade
Mars.
for ya.
Nice. That was
It is
Bruno Mars, man.
Yeah, I forgot. Homie just drops a song and then
Dips,
despawns for a little bit.
dude.
Yeah.
Despawns
Yeah.
for a little bit.
Yeah, just
And then
goes
comes
away.
and drops like 24 karat magic.
Dude, seriously though,
Like, what was that?
In the air.
frequent Bruno every so often.
I know.
Did you know he's on the chorus in Young and Wild and Free?
I believe that. Yeah.
So what we get drunk.
Yeah, I did know that.
I know it's him.
Mm.
He's
Yeah,
also
no
in
clue.
Wake Up in the Sky, which I love that song.
That's a good song, yeah.
Oh, we're running through these quick. I'm gonna have to pull up some other lyrics, I believe.
Pull up.
Frank.
After
After
party.
Wrong song.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
This one, I don't know if it's on the station, but I think we all talked about it. Tell me he savors your glory. Does he laugh the way I did? Is he a part of your story, one that I have never lived?
Sounds like a girl song.
No,
Straight up.
it is sung by a man.
Band?
Mm, mm-mm,
No band.
mm-mm. One guy.
Say it again.
The first part, or do you want me
Everything.
to say the last lyric?
Everything. Together.
Everything. Okay. This one has long lyrics, so this will be kind of a long one. But
Mhm.
tell me he savors your glory. Does he laugh the way I did? Is he a part of your story, one that I have never lived? Maybe one day you'll feel lonely, and in his eyes you'll get a glimpse.
Glimpse of Us, Joji.
Yes.
Oh,
It just
nice.
says that last glimpse.
Good one.
See, dude, if only if it was like you said it to the beat, and I probably would have gotten that.
Yeah.
That's what makes this harder. Is I'm trying not to say it to the beat. Okay.
It's a fat minute since.
This one got really big recently because it's in a really big movie right now. I don't think any of y'all have seen it yet, but I could be wrong on that one actually.
Deadpool. Yep, it is.
Is
it
it
is in
Deadpool?
that movie.
Yep.
It is in that
Mm.
movie.
I can just tell.
Good
So-
movie.
Oh my god, amazing movie. Lovely, wonderful movie. I am really biased. I've seen it twice. I thought it was really good. So, and all I can taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your life. I just don't want to miss you tonight.
Is that the song doing their like?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the name, but
I
I know
don't
the
know.
artist. I think.
Go for it.
Is it
You know.
Madonna?
No.
Oh god,
Mm.
I'm wrong.
Rihanna.
Oh
Alright.
god, I'm wrong.
That's why I said ABBA because I thought it was in like the
actu-
same.
It's guys. It's men band.
Men
Band.
Is it?
Do you want the third lyric?
Yeah, sure.
And I don't want the world to see me.
Is that the
That's the
title of the
big line.
song?
No.
Oh.
It's not the title of the song, but it's the big it's the big lyric. I don't think
As soon
they
as
say
you
the
say it,
title
I'm gonna
of
be
the
mad.
song. I don't think they say the title of the song in the song.
And I don't wanna dance. Oh, something like
No.
really? Oh, probably did that totally
You
wrong.
were so
but-
close. Here.
You just say it. I'm getting mad.
What is it?
And sooner or later it's over. I just don't want to miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me.
I don't know. What
Because
is
I
it?
don't think that they'd understand.
That kind of make.
Was that when they were doing the like scene
Yes,
like that?
yes,
I
it
thought that was a
is.
girl singing.
Yeah,
that.
that was like.
It's guys.
That's Guy.
Are you sure?
They got a high pitched voice.
Is it Queen?
That's good.
No.
Yeah.
No points for this one. This is so sad. It was Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls.
Oh, cool.
I would never have guessed.
I don't
that.
know who they are.
That's
Oh
kind
my
of a
god, I
fire
actually
name.
love the Goo Goo Dolls. Okay. I really like this one. This one is on the station. But
So was last one.
it is.
Yeah.
Iris was also on the station. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
And if the real thing don't do the trick, you better make up something quick.
Like something that like
This is from the 80s.
Beastie
very...
Boys would say.
No, this is girl band. Girl
Okay.
band.
Is it
Mhm.
Paramore?
No.
Is it from the 80s?
Oh,
Whoa.
80s.
Before my
80s.
time, I'm done.
80s girl band?
80s girl.
ABBA.
TLC?
That's 90s.
Oh, it is 90s. You're right.
I don't know.
You're gonna burn,
Hey.
burn, burn, burn to the
Oh.
wick.
Ah, it sounds so familiar.
Ooh,
Hollaback Girls.
that's also
Nice
nice.
shot in it.
That's actually a 2000s, I think.
No clue.
And if the
The
real
Golden
thing don't do
Girls.
the trick, you better make up something quick. You're gonna burn, 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 burn
called
to the
Burn?
wick.
Called Burn.
Good
The
guess.
next line is the name of the song.
Is it?
Ooh,
Baby.
Barracuda.
yeah.
Oh,
What?
nice,
Dang, man.
nice. I think you're winning, aren't you?
I have no clue.
Yes. By a point
Barracuda.
now. You and
Dang.
Thomas are tied. Does anybody know the name of the band?
Barracuda.
It's one word. It's an organ.
Heart. Liver.
Yeah.
Dude, the thing
I was
is
just
with
gonna start
Liver.
listing organs.
with that song,
No.
it's like everyone knows it when they hear the like guitar,
Dun,
but
dun,
the
dun, dun.
lyrics,
I
no one
know.
knows the lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Welcome to a new kind of tension all across the alien nation.
What?
Everything isn't meant to be okay. And television dreams of, for that's enough to argue. Think 2000s punk. Like punk rock.
Like a Day to Remember. Tally Hall.
Nirvana?
Closer to a day to remember, I guess.
Remember?
Can I look at my playlist?
No.
It's very 2000s pop punk. Very 2000s pop punk. And this one is on the station as well.
I don't even know.
Y'all are failing right now. Any guesses? It's man band.
My Chemical Romance.
So close. It's actually so close.
Green Day.
Yes, it is
Oh,
Green Day.
cool.
Okay, a point for Green Day. But do you have a? It's from.
Is it their Grenade Heart album?
I think so.
That's the only
Actually,
one
if
that
I'm
I
not
know.
mistaken.
Say lyrics again.
Welcome to a new kind of tension all across the alien nation, where everything isn't meant to be okay. And television dreams of tomorrow, we're not the ones who were meant to
Oh,
follow.
it's the slower song.
For that's enough to argue.
I
Actually,
think-
no, it's pretty fast, I'd say.
Hollow tapes?
No.
Okay.
Is it Welcome
To the Jungle.
something?
It was American Idiot, guys.
Oh, that's like their biggest song, dude.
It's one of their biggest, I know. Okay, this one is also on the station. But I'm not for sure that y'all are gonna get this one either. Okay. The lyric immediately before the one I'm about to say is the name of the song. Yeah. Then maybe you would understand why I feel this way about our love and what I must do. If you could only see how blue her eyes can be when she says.
Oh, this is Blue Eye. This isn't.
Immediately no. I
Yeah.
actually didn't even realize, but I put it like it is in this blurb of lyrics.
What's that guy's name though?
One more time.
I'm gonna say the whole thing, so hopefully I can blur the name of the song. Then maybe you would understand why I feel this way about our love and what I must do. If you could only see how blue her eyes can be when she says she loves me.
I love you. Okay.
Dang, guys. This one is more recently on the station.
I should know. I'm putting this music in.
You are the one putting this music in, and I'm the one that realized it wasn't on the station. I got it put on. No hope. Pressing, guys. This is
Is it dudes?
Yeah, this is a dude. For sure it is.
Is this somebody I know?
I actually don't know. Because, again, you don't know a whole lot of stuff before your time. And this is 90s, if I'm not wrong.
I know like a lot of the popular stuff before my time. Anything else?
I don't know. I'd say this got pretty popular. Oh, what?
Is that?
Yep.
Do I get one?
No.
Oh.
Did I get a point?
It was If You Could Only See by Tonic.
I
I
don't know
That's
who
really
that
sad,
is.
guys.
I'm sorry, but
I know
don't.
Tonic. I never got that though.
All right, here. Let's see. Um. Hmm. 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 Hmm.
Jimmy John's.
What?
My friend's the manager there now. And so like he said I can go up there and get like a sandwich for half off. I'm
That's
like,
dope.
dude, I need to
Mm.
go there now and then.
A blessing.
All right.
Jimmy John's is kind of better than
Oh,
McAllister's.
okay.
You're
Hot take.
crazy for that.
Here, I've got one. This one is a rapper, but this is one of his slower rap songs.
I got this.
You got
in
this?
the bag.
You ready for this? Post Malone. That's how you're
What?
picking.
No.
Okay.
It's not Post Malone.
Unless he takes it from me.
Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
I'm off on the adventure.
Adventure time. Come on, go with friends. Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
you
very.
worry. Just
Take the dog and feel the human.
Oh my gosh, the lyrics won't pull up. No, like for sure.
We
say
should
that
do the
on
same one, but for intro songs,
intro song.
like cartoons.
Oh, that'd be dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I could, but I know so many Disney
What's that
intros
song?
by heart.
What's that song you were just about to say?
Well, I can't remember for a fact the next lyrics, and I don't want to give you all wrong lyrics.
You can put the lyrics, the actual like lyrics.
I'm
Like,
trying,
Oh, my bad.
but the service in the studio is not the best. But luckily, it worked. Birds sing flying around. You never see them too long on the ground. You want to be one of them. Dang.
That's
I was
it.
trying to go for rap. That way I could
Freebird.
be more.
That sounds like that sounds lame as hell. That's a lame lyric.
It's Mr. Rager by Kid Cudi.
I never got that.
Wow.
Don't know who that is.
Never got that.
Really?
Mm-mm.
I tried to go for rap. I tried.
Kid Cudi's a little
I think I only heard one of his songs.
different.
A little different is crazy. I do have a theme song, but I feel like Thomas or Dylan would be able to get it. You want to try?
Sure.
Okay. It's a Disney one. Gonna get a little weird.
Star
Gonna get a
vs. Force
little.
Vivo.
Oh my god. That was actually so impressive. Okay. All right.
Okay. Here I am in your life. Here you are in mine. Yes, we have the sweet life most of the time.
Is Zach and Cody's
Sweet Life of
Life?
Zack
Yeah,
and
I know.
Cody.
Yeah,
Okay.
as I was singing, I was
I
like,
didn't know it.
All right, ready?
Mhm.
There's 104 days of summer
Oh, Phineas
vacation.
and Ferb.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, that one doesn't.
Are you ready, kids?
Spy by.
This one's gonna be super obvious if you know it, but we.
Crystal
Are the
Gems.
Crystal Gems.
Yeah, that one feels like Robin.
What's the flapjack? Intro?
The Amazing
Flapjack.
Adventures of Children.
Hey, Flapjack.
I love flapjack.
Candy Island. Blah blah blah. I don't know.
But for our next segment, guys, we will be having a very special guest. y'all excited?
This dude, who's this mysterious dude?
Oh, also for the conclusion, out of all of that, not including those bonus little intros, can I get a little drum roll, gentlemen?
Here comes the dude.
Thomas by 1 point beating
Man.
Dylan,
Dylan.
I thought you beat me, honestly.
And
thought I
now
won.
it is time for our special guest. Gentlemen, drum roll again, please. Could we please have our special guest introduce himself? Please say hello.
Howdy, Drew Myers. Glad to be here.
Oh,
Hey, you know that game you guys were just playing with the lyrics?
Yeah.
I would have sucked at that game, just saying.
me too.
We were kind of 50-50 on it, so.
All right, Drew. So you are here for our final segment, which is our question of the day. We're going to have everybody answer this around the table individually,
kind of nervous.
starting with Dylan,
Why?
as he will have to go very shortly. Everybody, can we get a aw in the chat for Dylan?
Yeah.
Aw. All right. Mr. Drew Myers, take it away.
All right, so let me frame this up, okay? So there's an administrator on campus, and when
Uh-huh.
she started school here, she found this pamphlet or this booklet, and it's called Ace Undergrad, the ridiculously easy guide to getting straight A's on every undergrad course. Okay, so she read this and she followed it to the letter of the law and got a 4.0 as an
Nice.
undergrad at Tarleton. Pretty cool, right? So, my question for you guys, if you had to give one piece of advice to an incoming freshman on how to get straight A's, what would
Okay.
you give them? All right. And don't give me, you got to study all the time, or
Yeah,
you
that's
got to go to
lame.
class every time. I want like let's be real, okay?
Okay.
What do you got to do to get straight A's? Take it away, Dylan.
I mean,
That's a good question, by the way. Great question.
honestly, you just have to take notes because a lot of people just don't take notes, and I know that is kind of basic. But like, even if you don't think you need to take notes, as long as you take the notes, even if it's something you already know, you're gonna memorize it better, and you'll look back on it more. And the only other thing I could say, that's two things, but work ahead because we have a lot of Canvas assignments nowadays, and like right now I have 7 assignments, but they're not due till the later end of the week. But if you just work ahead a couple days, there's no stress. Like it's easy if you just work ahead.
All right.
I feel like I'm gonna give a completely different answer. What I do to get A's is I sit in front of the class and I get really good with the professor and become his like best friend, so that he lets me be lenient and he lets me get away with a lot of stuff, and so that's how you get straight A's.
So
Little switcheroo.
You don't even have to do well. You just
No,
you're
no,
just,
I
you're just
definitely-
boys with the professor.
I definitely do well, but it just adds on top to it if I'm really cool with the professor and if I'm the one interacting the most in class and he knows I care and I'm answering all the questions, he has a bias towards me. He likes me.
Absolutely, relationship's so important. And that's life.
Yeah.
Kind of bouncing off to Travis with that. That is my number one piece of advice that I tell people when they're coming. And I know you said don't say anything basic, like go to class, how important that is. Because if like you have a class that's like 3 times a week and you start going to it and you realize that like some days you don't necessarily need to be there, you need to be there no matter what. Because even if you're not entirely learning something from whatever the lecture that professor is giving, depending on how big that class is, that professor will know you show up. Kind of like what Travis said, interact, ask questions. Even if it's something that you already know, it shows initiative, and your teacher will remember that. So if you keep coming to class, you might not even be doing good in the class. You can miss a couple assignments, but as long as you're there every single day showing effort, and when the time comes to when you need to ask that teacher for help, he will help you. They will help you because they will see that you've been there every single day, asking questions, putting effort into doing their classwork. They'd be like, okay, yeah, you've been attentive, you've been here every day, I'm gonna help you out.
Well, I said one more thing before Leah goes. I will say like teaching other people is one of the best ways to retain information. Like I took an EKG class, how to read EKGs. I was failing like mid course, and this guy came in and he didn't know nothing. I started teaching him. I started making like good grades in that class because I started teaching him what I didn't know. I started knowing it. You know what I mean? Type deal. So
So I'll say this: I graduated from undergrad with just under a B average. So I graduated with a C average,
Mhm.
but I was the guy that when they said, "Hey, our attendance policy is blank, like you can miss up to 6 classes," I missed 6 classes. I pushed it to the limit.
Yeah.
And the worst thing a teacher could say to me during the first class while they're passing out their syllabus is, "We don't have an attendance policy." I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm never coming to this class. And I didn't.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it hurt me. It really did. So there's some truth to that for
Yeah.
sure.
Learned that lesson freshman and sophomore year, especially during like COVID when I heard that teachers didn't need me to be there. I wasn't there. And then
Yeah.
it just turned into the habit of just not going to class.
yeah.
This is a more modern take for schoolwork and assignments, but if teachers are posting videos for you, watch the videos. Especially if like they're saying, "Okay guys, this is a huge thing. This is 2 out of my 3 in-person teachers this semester are doing this, where they are posting videos for you to watch before you go to the class. And you're supposed to watch them, review through them yourself, and then you go in class and it's more working out problems for you instead of just what my engineering econ teacher calls death by PowerPoint.
Yeah.
That's the phrase of the engineering building is they all hate death by PowerPoint.
How are those videos? Are they entertaining or are they
They're a long
definitely
shot,
boring?
no editing, just the whole like recording
I
yourself.
told you, don't watch them.
And that's why she doesn't have an A.
That's not actually that's not true.
Oh.
do
Do
really
what I
good in
say,
those
not as I
classes.
do.
Do what I say, not as I do, seriously. But I do watch through them, but unfortunately some of the teachers make the videos really long.
Like an hour
So-
long.
But my chem teacher, she makes it amazingly. I have no problem watching through her videos, and she is one of the sweetest people I know. Oh my god, if the chance she ever hears this, I need her to know she is one of the favorite teachers I ever had.
Shout
Is Dr. Williams. She had such a passion for chemistry that you can feel it when she teaches it. And like when a teacher genuinely enjoys what they're teaching you, and they're not just, and this is stoichiometry.
Yeah.
You know, it, like you actually retain the information so much better. And she's like, okay, here's the one video. Watch about this much of it for Monday, this much of it for Wednesday, and this much for Friday. So even though it's an hour long, you're only watching
An
like,
hour-long video?
and then you watch like 20 minutes for each
That's
class.
Yeah, break it up
crazy.
into
basically.
3 parts. Yeah.
Oh my
I'm not doing
gosh.
that.
Let's
It is a
go.
lot, but it does help.
What are we doing?
It does help.
Nah, I'm good.
It's because it's kind of replacing reading a book, basically.
If I'm
Because we
gonna-
don't have to read any textbook for her class. But
Okay.
she teaches us with this 20-minute video before we come in. And I feel like that's a lot better than, okay, class, read chapters 1 through 4, which takes, like,
Well, this is kind of rhetorical, but it's hopeful also. Is she adding humor to the video, or is it pretty?
I feel like
Straight.
it's not necessarily humor. She is, like, very lighthearted, but it's not just, again, blunt, like,
monotone.
this
the whole
is
time.
how you solve Avogadro's number and mole. She's like, actually solve.
Mole.
I don't know what that means.
I remember those.
It's like math stuff.
Affogatos.
This
It's
is
the
how we
math part of
do
chemistry.
it.
But she's like talking out through it, and she's so sweet in class. She's like, all right, does anybody have any questions that they want to do? Do they want to do this? Do they want to, like, she's always asking us what we want to do. And I feel like that's great as a teacher. But on our part, definitely watching the videos does help. And reading the book, like reading through the book. If you're actually reading the material, like in my engineering econ class, if you don't read the book, you're not gonna pass.
To be brutally
I
honest,
never read the book.
if a teacher posts like an hour-long video, I'm not watching the whole thing.
I can sit and watch
Yeah.
20 minutes
I
of
can't.
it. I be cooking up. Like my dorm has a kitchen and I love to cook. So I'm usually just gonna watch an episode of some TV show anyway.
What about
20 minutes is the same
My
as an episode of
ADHD
TV.
brain cannot focus.
what about
on
flashcards? I feel like flashcards help so much for me. Even though it's like studying for the test.
My thing,
like-
also what Dylan said, I do routinely. This is not just our opinions, but it is a fact that when you write down the information, your brain is
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
retaining it
Mhm.
more
Yeah,
when
for
you're
sure.
taking those notes. So even though teachers are like, these notes are already available to you, you should already be reading through them, but take the notes if you want. I am going to take the notes because even though I am reading through when I'm doing the problems, it makes it stick more when
And-
you're like writing down
And
the
they
big
should be
ones.
your notes though. So
Exactly,
many people
they
just
are.
copy what's on the screen. You gotta write it in your own way, how you feel about
I
what you're
do.
saying.
I do, and I'm very humorous in my notes. Like if I read through my history notes, I would be writing down stuff about like I can't the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory, and it'd be like in the side tangents. Oh my gosh, bad managers! Why did they lock the doors? Like
Yeah.
if you don't know anything about the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory, basically. It's why we the sign "This door is to remain unlocked during
Mhm.
business hours" is on our doors.
They locked them in.
They
And
did.
they caught on fire.
They did. That's exactly what happened. A woman tossed out her cigarette in the trash can. It caught on fire, and the managers locked the doors so they couldn't take breaks, and they got stuck.
I like hanging around you guys because it makes me feel like an idiot.
Oh,
What?
Because you guys are so smart. No, really, you guys got it going on. I mean, you're teaching people how to do EKGs, and you're talking
Yeah.
about chemistry stuff. And Thomas is always good for.
I'm doing something.
He's doing something.
He's
Yeah.
doing something.
So, but here's my disclaimer on the question. Okay, here it is, real quick. I'm not saying don't try. I'm not saying don't give it your best shot. I'm not saying don't be a badass when you're going to class. But at the end of the day, it's just about learning. Those grades aren't important. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, so many people get caught up in the A, the B's, the C's, the D's, all of that. That's not important. You know, I'm 49 years old now. I do a lot of things, and no one asked me what my GPA in college was. No one.
Yeah.
You know, and if they did, I'd be like,
Why do you care?
So,
Yeah.
like, coming as somebody that is going into like an engineering field,
that's
I feel
different.
like that makes
That's-
it a lot more different coming
It's
out.
different.
Your grades matter more in that
if there's
case.
any secondary education coming behind it, you know, certification or
Yeah.
a master's degree or a doctorate or whatever, absolutely, because you need that GPA to get into a school or into a program, right? And again, I'm not saying don't do your best, but I'm saying in the real world, in the day to day, I learned more hands-on once I got into the real
Oh,
world
yeah.
than I did in school.
Very
ever.
much agreed.
Like, I feel like with my labs, I don't have any actual engineering labs this semester, coming from me having 1 to 2 a semester last in my freshman year. And I feel like much. I had a machining lab where I was actually making stuff on a weekly basis, and it was the most I learned. Like, we were hands-on with a lathe, hands-on with a mill. We were using computer engineering machines where we'd put in like CNC, we'd put in a block of steel and it would come out, and we made the Tarleton logo and it was etched into
That's
the
cool.
steel. It was one of my favorite projects I ever did. And the other one I had in CAD and like 3D modeling engineering lab that was 4 hours a day, or
Dang.
not 4 hours
Week.
on Thursdays a week, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was either like 1 to 5 or 6 to 10 for the lab. Most weeks I was in there for both labs. I was in there for 8 hours, and it was the most I've ever learned. It was so valuable. And because of that, my teacher saw, and he put me in contact with a CFO at a construction company in Dallas.
That's cool.
Oh, cool.
It's
That's
amazing.
awesome. Yeah.
And she loves to hire on more women into her staff. And he was like, your work is amazing. I've seen what you do. I have like 1 to 2 mistakes a draft on first attempts. So, which is pretty solid. Usually it's like a messed up corner here or there.
Nice
So-
flex. Good flex right there. I like
I
it.
really try, guys.
Get
It's
it done
it's
the
a
first
hard
time.
degree. It's a hard degree, but it brings me so much joy. And people don't expect it looking at me,
Yeah.
which is another thing I love.
Hey, real quick. So we're going to do this regularly where I come in and ask a question, right?
I'm gonna
Okay, cool.
try.
Can I get like a jingle or like something?
Oh my gosh,
Travis,
kind
could
of
you come
like,
up with something? You know, like an
jingle.
intro?
I don't know-
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all like
Daily
Doofenshmirtz Evil
blah.
Incorporated, the little intro he gets, but
And what's it
something.
called? Drew's question of
Still
the
has that.
day. I mean,
Drew's question
name
of
Joe.
the day.
He got a question. What's the question?
yeah.
Tell us the question.
Let's go.
It feels like a Disney Junior intro.
We'll work on that, okay?
We'll
But I
work
want
on
something
it.
next time I
We'll-
come in. I want it to be a
Hopefully,
little more.
I'm really trying to make it to where
We'll have a
we
hot
can
key.
consistently get.
key.
Yes, we'll make
A
your
hotkey,
own
yes.
hotkey
I
for
love
the
it.
intro.
I love it.
I
Well, I
really
appreciate
try.
you guys letting me do this kind of
Yeah,
scratching a
absolutely.
creative
Yeah, no
itch.
problem.
Like
Yeah.
you always ask us good questions. You always get us pondering, and the fuddy duddy ones, the fuddy duddy segment was one of my favorites. You always get us pondering, and we definitely get some good riffs going. What are y'all doing?
I got a little lore bit. I got stung by a wasp at the farmer's market for the first time in my life.
What?
Yeah.
Guys,
Just swell up.
we did our
It's gone
first
down,
farmers
but,
market of the semester.
Did you cry?
this
No.
Saturday.
I'm a man. What are you talking about,
Oh
Drew?
yeah, I cried this weekend.
I
Oh.
cried
I'm a
for
man.
2 hours
I cry
the
every
first
night,
time
but
I
that's
got
okay.
stung by a wasp. I got
Um,
stung right in the forearm.
In like the town square, there's a bunch of these like wooden awnings and whatnot, and I put my hands up on one to like lean against it. Little did I know, wasp nest like right there.
You just got
Thankfully-
popped once.
Yeah, only once, thankfully, but it hurt.
What'd you do to it? You pee on it?
No, I
Oh, that's
just,
a jellyfish. My
Yeah,
bad.
that's a jellyfish.
That's the
My
jellyfish
bad.
thing.
I
yeah.
just went to
I
the
thought you
Yes,
meant
I
on the
mean-
wasp, like assert dominance.
Travis, I need you to pee on it, please.
Yeah, whipped it out right there.
Well, all right. This has been an absolutely lovely segment, gentlemen. Thank you to our special guest, Mr. Drew Myers, for giving us a lovely question, lovely time to ponder.
Appreciate it. Thank you guys.
Post your
Have a kick
snaps
butt
for the
week.
Drew Myers. Always, as always, have a kick butt. We like start off our week lovely on this lovely Monday morning, and we will see you.